welcome to class 3 of 6 for OSTEOFLOW. Today's class we're going to introduce the actions of the cervical spine as well as T1, the nerve roots that travel from the neck. At C1, we have little nerves. You can see on either side is there as well, and those are in control of certain actions. And so, for example, C1, C2 are in control for flexion and extension of the neck. C3 would be control of lateral flexion and lateral flexion. Also rotation of the neck as well. We move down to C4, shrugging the shoulders. Yes, I invite you to try all these actions here. Down further from that is C5. We can go into abduction here. A couple other actions as well as lateral rotation. Nice. We're just getting some movement in the arms there. We also have flexion. We have extension. We have wrist flexion, wrist extension. We have supination. I think of it, hold a soup. And then pronation, pour that soup out. Exactly. We also have ulnar deviation, radial deviation. We have adduction of the fingers, abduction of the fingers, flexion of the fingers, and extension of the fingers. So don't stress about memorizing all of those. We're going to go through them one by one. Let's take this time to come to the floor and just wake the body up subtly. We're going to practice each of these actions here. So I'll give you little visuals as well. So take your time, find your way onto the floor. Keep your knees bent, nice support for the low back. And we're going to start here. We're going to nod yes, up and down into flexion really slowly. So flexion forward, the chin tucks. Extension, the nose goes back. The head and the gaze go back. Come on back to neutral. Let's do that one more time. Let's flex our nose forward towards our chest. Tuck that chin in. Think about the skull lifting up nice and tall to the back of the room from you. And let's go into extension now, nodding backwards. The nose tilts back, the gaze tilts back into extension, and gently coming back to neutral. So that is C1, C2. The first two vertebrae is where those nerve roots come from. Next we have ear to shoulder. So let's just go side to side, real gently here, taking our time and remembering, if you do, that this is actually a dynamic stretching technique. We're not holding our stretches. We're simply moving at a really slow, controlled rate. Come on back to neutral. One more time, right ear to right shoulder. Back to neutral, left ear, left shoulder. The nerve root from C3. Next, we're going to look with our eyes to the shoulder. Our nose follows as well. So we're looking to the right and back to neutral. We're looking to the left and back to neutral. One more time, right. And once more left. Good. Okay. Coming to the shoulders, we're going to shrug our shoulders to the ears, engaging C4 nerve root. Let that go. See if the shoulders lower maybe a ½ inch lower. the opposite of that action, of course. And so there's many nerves that control these actions here. So essentially they go from C5 to C8, and I'll explain further here. So we are in flexion and extension. C5, C6, C7 control these actions. Thinking about the wrists only, we can also extend the wrists. Yes. So the wrists will go toward the ground in extension and back to neutral. We can also flex that wrist and bring it towards us. Good, and a couple nerves control that action as well. We also have finger adduction, so bringing all the fingers together, and then we can also spread those fingers apart. We're not going to use weight for those ones, but we're going to get used to that action, that we can strengthen the fingers all squeezing together, and then also strengthen apart. We also have supination and pronation. So supination, a reminder like we're holding a soup. We can have our arms or our elbows bent, or we can bring it back to the ground. Either way, we're holding a soup, and then for pronation, we pour that soup out. We empty that soup, or if your arms are down, you pour it out like that. Awesome. So we have all of those actions. We're going to strengthen many of those using a band. Are you feeling ready for that? Yeah. Excellent. Okay, so bring the knees to your chest. Roll the low back out a little bit here. Just get some movement in those hips. Awesome. Start to slowly rock and get some momentum to come to a seated position when you're ready. Excellent. Start off with the lightest band. Just knowing that we can always get more resistance if we're looking for it. I'm gonna grab that sheet. Okay, and we're gonna come to a standing position. And we're gonna start with C5 for shoulder lifts and shoulder lifts. Okay. So step on your band. Awesome. And you can have your thumbs pointed however you'd like at this one here. So you might have your thumbs pointed down, or you might have them right up to the side like this. Either one are okay. So the action is abduction, exactly, away from the body here. So we're going to perform isometric contractions. So isometric contractions, I like to remember M for movement, isotonics, S and T for static. So isometric, we move outwards and we come on back. We do 7 to 10 of those, followed by a rest. And then we're going to repeat that 2 more times, okay? Perfect, so strengthening C5, 1 and 2, 3. Remember to breathe in and exhale on the action. So, and 6 and 7. Excellent. Take a rest here. We're going to introduce a little bit of circuits as well, but let's just start nice and easy here. Take about a 30-second break. And if this feels too easy, go take this opportunity to step it up if you'd like. If we're good here, let's continue for inhale and exhale. My apologies. And in and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Excellent. Take another 7 to 10. I like to start on the lower. Maybe we can work our way up. Maybe we can aim for 8 for our next action here. Going backwards a little bit, we're going to C4. So we're going back to shoulder shrugs. Exactly. Good. And 2. And relax. And inhale first. And 3, 4, 5, 7. One more if you got it. Awesome. One more if you got it. Very good. And let that go. Excellent. Maybe take a lower grasp at the band if you have any extra tension or less tension. We can add some tension. Okay, let's do another one. Breathing first in and out. And another one. One more if you have it. Good. And let that go. Good. We'll rest for about 30 seconds here. Maybe letting that entire band go. Perhaps a little bit of shoulder rotation might feel good. Maybe going back into C1. This is C3, my apologies. C3. Maybe even rotation a little bit. Good. Some extension and flexion. Good. Okay. Coming back to our final set here for our C4 shoulder shrug. And in 1. In 2. 3. 2 more. Good. Okay, let's roll that out a little bit. We're going to go into C5, so flexion. Make sure I get this right. C5, C6, flexion of the arm. And so this action, bicep curl. So it's safe to assume bicep is innervated by C5 nerve. So how we're going to do this is we're going to grab both of the straps in one hand, and we want to have opposite hand hold the strap. So if it's in the left foot, excellent. And we have the elbow tucked up nice and close to the body. So the elbow doesn't move. Simply, we do a bicep flex. And so find a tension that feels right for you. And inhale first, exhale, action. Or did I skip one? Was that one or two on each side? We need one more on this side. One more on this side. That's what I thought. Okay. So long as we're not doing more than we need to. All right, when you're ready, inhale first. Exhale, action. And 10. Very good. Okay. Let's just do a little bit of swings. We still have to ask more from our body. So dynamic stretching is always welcome here. The arm goes in many actions as well, so we'll come back to those actions. Very good. Awesome. Okay, good little break there. We're coming back to, we did curl. So we're going to skip supination for now. We're going to come back to that. We're going to move into extension. So this is also called tricep lift. You can guess which muscle is innervated by this action here. Again, extension controlled by C6, C7. So we're going to come back to standing. And for this one, you're going to stand on the band, and you're going to hold the ends of each band, bend at the waist. So again, strong spine. We're not tilted like so. We have a really straight, strong body to support this action here. So you're going to pull your hands up and behind you. Action there. So inhale first. Action on the exhale. 1, 2. One more. Good. Let's just take a break here. Really, no actions here. I'm feeling it. I hope you're feeling it. Take about 30 seconds before we come back for our second. Okay, getting ready. Excellent. Okay, so strong body. Even a little micro bend at the knees. Kind of thinking squat position, but weight in evenly toes in the heels as well. All right, arms are strong, body strong, and we inhale first. Exhale, action. One more. Well done. Okay, we still have one more. I'm just going to prepare for the next actions here. So we're going to do adduction and abduction. We're going to work together. So one is going to look like this. We're going to come back to it, but it's going to be into abduction, away from the body, as opposed to adduction towards the body. Okay, your next action. So first, we're going to finish our final set for extension for C6, C7. When you're ready, inhale first, exhale, action. or restriction or pain on any of these actions. How do we make it better? We minimize the resistance and we slow down the pace and we get stronger and stronger in all of these actions. Okay, so we're going to switch each side, completing a circuit, okay? So nice strong stance, that looks excellent. Oops, my apologies. Let's have our legs like so. Okay, and so we're going to be moving the arm away from the body on the exhale. So in and out. Good, and switch sides. So legs together. Good. There we go. Yes. Okay, and in first, and out. 4. And good, and switch feet. Good. Yes. Maybe a little bit. Yep, you got it. Okay. In first, and exhale out. Good, and 10. And switch over. Okay. 1. And 10. Good. Let's take a real break here because we denied ourselves that the last time. Good. Maybe activating T1 nerve roots by stretching and flexing. Sorry, extending, flexing. Yes. Good. Maybe squeezing into adduction or abduction. Good. Maybe a little bit of wrist flexion, wrist extension. Really good if you're at the desk a lot to make sure these are strong actions. Seems counterintuitive that we would want to strengthen something when that's what we do all day, but that's how we do all the things we need to do all day well, is if we're strong. Okay, final one here. Okay. Remember, in action on the exhale, in first. Okay. Oh, so the other one I was going to use to partner. So this is really pulling towards the body into adduction. So I'll get you to hold this first. I'm feeling like I'm getting strong already, so I'm going to try this one here. So I'll start with my right hand side. Exactly. Hold on nice and strong. And I'm going to bring this over ambitious there. I'm going to bring this into adduction. Does this feel okay? Yeah. Good. Okay, so I'm going to hold it for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 2. Good, and 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is 4. And 5. And 6. How you doing? Good. All right, I'm tapping out at 6. Do you feel strong enough to do the other side, or would you like to switch up? Okay, perfect. Let's try that, and then hopefully I won't get confused on sets here. Good. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. Good, and final one here. Woohoo! Okay, I'm ready for you to go. All right. Awesome. Yes, a nice strong body looks great. Like this? Yes, right across the body. That looks excellent. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3. And 4. Good. And 5. Making sure the wrist is nice and strong too. Good.